being able to do that on the road and just kind of playing their best ball late in the game?
Oh, no question. We've been best. I mean, this team has been best. They love to surprise people. When their backs are against the wall, when nobody thinks they can win, that's when they've been the best. And in a place like this with a really good team, we have a ton of respect for Utah, and Chris Soyak's a great coach, and they have good players. We knew how good they were. We knew we just had to kind of hang in there and try to hang in there and see what could happen. And credit to our guys, they never wavered, and we got down 11, I think, and they came back. So really, really proud of the way we fought back and fought through. And it's such a great team win. Even though Chandler really carried us for long stretches, it was the other guys' big plays that really helped us get over the hump. And because one guy can't win it, but we needed those other guys to step up. And I was really challenging the big guys in the first half because they weren't delivering. And boy, Zach Haney delivered in the second half.
We were standing there with you when Hutch ripped off his practice jersey the other day.
Yeah.
He was kind of frustrated.
And I said it.
Yeah, and then he comes out and does what especially in the first half,
Right.
kind of taking over there. He said, he just decided right then as he was walking off he wasn't going to be done. Could you tell he was kind of motivated tonight?
Oh, no question. And I chuckled, and I said that to Phil. I said, you watch, he's going to have the game of his career tomorrow. And I love those events. And, the funny thing is somebody, we had that feel tonight at shoot-around or this afternoon, and I looked at our guys and I was like, they got a nice quiet calm to them, and they're going to be dialed in. We had our best practice of the year yesterday, and so I'm just really happy for these guys. That you know how bad I wanted them to keep playing, and now it's your 20th win for these guys, and you won a postseason game, and now you're off to Illinois.
With you talk about kind of energy and kind of needing that. That's what Marcus said he delivers, and it seems like when he came in, you needed that, and he was able to bring that to you, and
right.
you kept riding with him, and obviously it paid off too.
Right, and good for him to. I mean, that kid's he's got big confidence. He really does. Big set of confidence. I'm really proud of him. And they were going under the ball screen on him, and I told Phil, I said, get him to shoot that. He's got to shoot one of those for us to win, and he'll make it. And he did. He pulled one, and I think that was the go-ahead.
Yeah, that tied it up, I think.
Yeah, tied up, and Chandler
right, 61-61, and then once we got the lead, we kind of pulled away.
I mean, he didn't really play much at all earlier this season. We see his role keep getting bigger, but in your biggest game of the season, for a true freshman like that to come back, what does that say about him?
Well, the exciting thing for me, first of all, it says he's a winner, and I know that. I've always felt that about that kid. He puts in extra time. He's going to be a good player. But the neat thing for me is I looked out there and we were freshman, sophomore, junior. I
think he only got 4 points from guys that won't be back next year.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Chandler will be back. That's right. So,
no,
he's back. He's already for sure. I think how good he's going to be. We got 4 points from somebody who won't be back.
Duncan and Reed,
right.
4.
So that's exciting, and to like you said to come in here and because I've watched these guys a lot this year, and then I watched them scouting them, obviously, and I was impressed. I think they're a really good basketball team and a hard team to beat, especially here.
You kind of mentioned that youth factor, and I know in these tournament games people talk about getting more
factor?
youth factor. Touche. Yeah, the youth factor, just having the younger guys in there, and how these tournaments can help with that. But like you said, especially helping with your confidence and your team's confidence that that this could be a sign of things to come for you.
No, it's a big springboard. I mean, to be able to to have one of our better games in March 13th or whatever the date is today. And, that's impressive, and that shows you. We started this thing in August, and they haven't quit, and they haven't wavered, and they're excited to play, and they had fun dumping water on me after the game, and so we're enjoying this, and we're getting after it and competing, and I love that.
I know you don't look at point spreads and all that, but you guys were 12-point underdogs since the Creighton game. Your biggest win in terms of what the odds makers would have thought. I know you mentioned the 20 wins, that kind of thing, but to come on the road to a Pac-12 team and advance in this tournament to the Sweet 16 when it didn't look like some people gave you much of a shot.
Yeah, and that's what, like I said, that's when these guys have been best on the road when nobody thinks they can do it, and they stay together, and they've been tough enough to do it.
And you might go. You don't know when you're going to play Illinois?
I don't know anything.
Do you know anything about Illinois?
Yeah, I watched them tonight actually before we came over, and I watch a ton of basketball, and so I know their situation with Coach Krause, and I know him, and so it's unfortunate, but they rallied and played great tonight.